Yes. So Moshe Rabbeinu was a unique prophet.
Yeah.
And that he's also called, I changed it slightly, I'm sorry, because I couldn't put my stand in here unless I moved the tables.
Okay.
Okay. So that was mainly.
No worries, thank you. As long as we're using it, we're good. Thanks.
He was uncircumcised lips.
Besides that, Moshe Rabbeinu had a different task as prophet than all the other prophets. All the other prophets were really conveying Hashem's message. Okay? Moshe Rabbeinu had a much stronger message to convey. Right? Because he was, Rambam calls him Av. He was the master prophet, should we say. His power of prophecy was way above everybody else's. Okay? So therefore he also similarly had stronger powers than other prophets.
By the magic.
It wasn't magic, it was
you're conveying a message.
It was dafka not magic. That's why Chazal say, the Pasuk says it, that Moshe Rabbeinu's staff swallowed swallowed all the other magicians' stuff. It doesn't say his snake swallowed their snakes.
Stuff.
Okay, let's continue.
I didn't do it yesterday because we didn't get round. I'm just saying.
You didn't get a chance to read? Okay. We're up to Pasuk Yud Beis.
12.
Pasuk 12, yeah. Vayidaber Moshe.
Vayidaber Moshe lefnei Adonai lemor. Moses spoke before Adonai, saying, Hen et bnei Israel lo shema'u elai. Behold, the bnei Israel have not listened to me. Ve'ein ve'ech yishma'eni Pharaoh. How then will Pharaoh listen to me? V'ani aral safatayim. I whose lips are covered.
This Rashi is going to explain what that means. Covered, it says not quite. I have.
Uncircumcised.
No. It also that doesn't mean uncircumcised because that doesn't mean anything. I don't think anybody who wants to try and speak, has difficulty in speaking, who's going to cut off part of his lips
to
be able to speak. Right? So it means Rashi is going to explain what the word means.
Obstructed.
Covered is a little bit better. It means blocked.
Obstructed, yeah.
Obstructed, that's better. Obstructed lips, blocked lips. I mean, I translate it because personally I think it means I have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
That's right.
How then will Pharaoh listen to me? This is one of the 10 fortiori.
A fortiori.
Yeah. Latin.
Right, fortiori is the Latin term for kal v'chomer. Right, if you know what a fortiori means, it means if this is true, then certainly that is true.
Yeah.
That's basically what a kal v'chomer is.
So aral safatayim, whose lips are covered, literally atum safatayim, obstructed regarding the lips.
That means blocked means obstructed lips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
simply whenever a term derived from Olah appears, Ani Omer Shahu Atum, I say that it means obstructed.
Right, it means the term Olah denotes something obstructed,
so all that
blocked
tree,
off.
It's not Olah, it's not the tree, the three.
Yeah, well, Rashi is going to explain that.
Right, so right. Olah Oznam, as in the ear is Arela.
Atuma mishma, it's blocked off from listening.
Stopped you from hearing.
Yes, it's stopped from listening.
Or alei lev.
Or lei lev.
Or of the heart, meaning atumim mehavin, meaning obstruction of understanding.
They're blocked off from understanding. Somebody says or a lev means he doesn't want to. He's like put himself a block, a mental block that he doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to accept.
Right. and shetei gam ata
V'hei arel.
You drink and
You too drink.
v'hei arel.
Arel and be arel. So it means v'ha'atei means be blocked off.
Of understanding. V'ha'ata
Mishikrus kois haklala means you.
V'ha'atem of understanding. Right. Mi shikrut kos hakalala from intoxication caused by the cup of curse.
Right. It means you'll be so inundated, inebriated with the curse, the effects of the curse, right? That you'll be your mind will be totally blocked off and you won't be able to think anymore.
Right. The foreskin of the flesh is so called, or la
Now, so
basar.
similarly, one second, you just read the translation.
Or la basar, the foreskin of the flesh is so called, shahagid
Gid
atud
atum umechuse
ba, because the member is
membrane,
covered by it.
membrane, right? Which means referring to the male organ, yes.
The skin is covered.
Right, its autumn is blocked off, it,
and
right?
covered by it.
It's covered by the orla, by the foreskin.
V'arlatem orlato asulo. Orlatem orlato means make for it the fruit.
What?
That's what it's got here. Make for it the fruit in brackets.
Okay, it means the Torah says there's an Issa Orla, right? Fruit in the first 3 years of the tree's growth, yes? The fruit is forbidden. So it's called Orla. So Rashi, according to this explanation, what is that? Why is it called Orla? What way is it? Is it covered over, blocked, right? So Rashi says...
Iso she'abdil b'fnei achilato. A provision that will prevent it being eaten.
Asula oita, make for it a blockage and a covering of a prohibition that should be separate before eating it. Meaning, this fruit is considered out of bounds.
Right.
That's what it would tell me. Arla, in this sense, means it's called arla because this fruit is out of bounds. You're not just like there's a barrier placed in front of it that you're not able to eat it.
Down and barred from eating, and that's it.
So that's the same thing again. The pasuk also says there, Shalosh shonim yiyu lachem arelim. For 3 years it should be for you blocked off, out of bounds. Otum, closed off, umachuse, covered, umuvdal mimelachlo, and separated from eating it.
Ushpizieren, no ushpizieren.
Whatever.
Haircutting.
I don't know if he has the French word there. We don't
No,
have that.
ushpizim. You're not ushpizim. When the kids have not allowed to cut that.
Upsharing.
Upsharing, sorry. It's my Sephardic. Who introduced that? Is that such a... Because we've adapted it and it's not really Sephardic.
There's a basis for it. It's as follows. The Gemara says...
Oh, it's Gemara.
That when you start when you start teaching a child Torah, when he's in his 4th year, well, actually, sorry, not that, in his 5th year.
Oh.
It says, the Mishnah in Ovis says, Ben Chomesh Lemikra. When the child is now, people translate as 5 years old to learn Chomesh. It's not. It's when he's in his 5th year. Ben Chomesh means in his 5th year. When a child's in his 5th year, you start teaching him Chomesh. And the Bartanur explains, and the Farshim explain over there, what does that mean? The first 3 years, the child is like Orla. Right? He's not up to accepting education yet, he's too young to be educated. So he's like Orla. So from there comes the minhag that you don't touch the child. His hair grows, let it grow. Don't touch it. Right? When the child is 3 years old, then he's somewhat ready to accept Kedusha, accept Torah learning. So then you give him a haircut, and then from that 4th year, in his 4th year, you can teach him Aleph Beis, you teach him how to read, and then when by the time he's reached his 5th year, he'll be ready to learn Chumash. You look in the Baal Tanura then, the Mishnah in Ovis, that's what it says. Just one second. Matt, you want to move the...
No, it's okay. I'll do it when we get done. Okay. We're good. I'm just trying to not interfere.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
13.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Matt, let's want to read Pasuk Yud Gimel.
Okay. Okay. Vayomer Hashem.
Vayedaber, one second, Vayedaber. Where you up to? Pasuk Yud Gimel?
Here.
I'm on Yud Gimel.
Yeah, Vov, it's chapter 6. You have to chapter 6?
I'm on chapter 9.
Chapter 6 here. Whatever.
As long as you're not chapter 11.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
That means you're going to spend a lot of time in court.
Oh wow, I'm way off.
Okay.
No wonder I couldn't follow.
Okay.
Yud Gimel. Okay. Vaidaber Hashem el Moshe ve'el Aharon Vaitzavein el Bnei Yisrael ve'el Paro Melech Mitzrayim lahotzi es Bnei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim. Okay. Hashem spoke to Moshe and Aaron and commanded them regarding the children of Israel and regarding Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to take the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Okay. Now, Rashi's going to dwell on the expression on the pasuk over here. What did Akash Baruch Hu command Moshe regarding the Bnei Israel and regarding Pharaoh, the king of Egypt? It doesn't say. The pasuk doesn't say. Okay. Albeit it says Lahotzi Bnei Israel Mitzrayim, Me'eretz Mitzrayim. We're going to see about this. Okay, but let's see the thing now. First Rashi's comment. Hashem spoke to Moshe and to Aaron. So this implies Akash Baruch Hu addressed himself to both of them equally.
At the same time?
Yes.
Or was he speaking out loud and both heard, or was he speaking to each individual separately at the same time?
So Rashi's master was speaking to them together. We'll see in a second.
Okay.
Kopanim, Aaron was given here equal status to Moshe.
Okay.
This is Movavi is talking to them.
Well, it's in the same way as Hashem speaks to anybody. It's interesting because we see later, certainly from the time of Matan Torah onwards, right, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu spoke to Moshe, it was what Chazal say, "Ba'aspeklaria ha'me'ira." It was like HaKadosh Baruch Hu conversing to somebody. Most times when HaKadosh Baruch Hu spoke to Nevi'im, even it says Hashem revealed himself to the Navi, it means HaKadosh Baruch Hu revealed himself, but he did not talk directly, and also the revelation did not come as direct words. The Navi had to interpret the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's what Chazal called aspeklaria she'ena me'ira, meaning it's like if you see a shadow moving, and you can't see the person clearly, or like seeing a person through translucent glass. So you can see the figure, but you can't see clearly. That's how the Nevi'im interpreted the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave the words in a, shall we say, a chidah, how do you say it, in a...
Beautified.
No, in a kind of a parable, in other words, the word, it required the interpretation of the prophet to fully understand what Hashem said.
Why should it be in that manner? Because the prophet's only carrying out the wishes of Hashem. Why should he have to make it difficult for himself? Because it's to interpret. In other words, he just gets a straight message like he gave to Moshe. Moshe's messages were clear. So he's got to speak to the people. Why should he have to interpret?
Why did the HaKadosh Baruch Hu do that way? I don't know. But that is the fact.
Yeah.
But Moshe Rabbeinu was unique in that HaKadosh Baruch Hu conversed him and told him the words straight out. It was
Clear.
Clearly. That's what it means. Aspeklaria ha'me'ira. It means HaKadosh Baruch Hu saw, and it says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu saw, only Moshe Rabbeinu was the only prophet ever to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu face to face. Which means HaKadosh Baruch Hu conversed with him directly as one person speaks to another. Okay? Now, whether that was the case over here, I don't know. Because that was certainly the case from the time of Matan Torah. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave Moshe Rabbeinu the Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu was on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Then HaKadosh Baruch Hu, from then on for sure. Whether that existed before, I don't know. I have to clarify that. But anyway, I come on over here, Moshe and Aaron were given equal status. It says Rashi. Okay?
Lefi she'amar Moshe va'ani aral Sefasayim. Because Moses said, quote, I am of blocked lips.
Okay.
Um,
Tziref loi HaKadosh Baruch Hu es Aaron.
the Holy One, blessed is He, had Aaron join him.
Right.
Lios lo lefeh umalitz
Ulemelitz.
ulamelitz
Melitz.
umelitz.
Okay.
To be a mouthpiece and an intermediary for him.
Right. So I just translated it as a pair as a spokesman.
Spokesman.
Be a pair as a spokesman, a melitz as an intermediary. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now this Rashi is mashma that not necessarily that Kodesh Baruch Hu spoke directly to Aaron. It sounds like Kodesh Baruch Hu would have normally just spoken to Moshe, and Moshe would have gone, like the first time, Aaron wasn't involved at all. Kodesh Baruch Hu just spoke to Moshe to go to Paro, and Moshe, Aaron went with Moshe, but Aaron didn't play any role whatsoever. Whereas over here, Moshe said, "Oh no, I can't do it." So he says, "Okay, both of you are going to go to Paro. You're going to say the words, but Aaron's going to actually go and repeat them over to Paro, because you, obviously, Paro may not necessarily understand your words, but you're going to say them, and Aaron's going to give it over to Paro." Okay. Now, by Yitzaveh, he commanded them, El Bnei Yisrael, guarding the Bnei Yisrael.
Tzivam aleihim. He commanded Moses and Aaron concerning the children of Israel. Lahan higam
Benachat.
banachas, to lead them calmly. V'lisbol osam, and to be patient with them. Okay. Va'el paro melech Mitzrayim. And regarding Pharaoh, king of Egypt, Tzivam alav l'chalok lo bachod kavod b'divreihem. And he commanded them concerning Pharaoh to accord honor to him with their words.
This is the Midrash's explanation. So I'll tell you what Rashi's problem over here. Because as I mentioned before, it says, he commanded them regarding Bnei Yisrael and regarding the power of the king of Egypt, to take the Bnei Yisrael from the land of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt. So the Pasuk doesn't really say what was the command, Kodesh Baruch Hu's command regarding Bnei Yisrael, and what was the Kodesh Baruch Hu's command regarding power of the king of Egypt. So according to this explanation, the command regarding Bnei Yisrael is treat them nicely, and regarding Paro, also treat him nicely, accord him honor. Okay, even when you speak to him and harshly and tell him you're going to bring upon him plagues, do it in an honorable way. Okay, that's the first explanation. Upshutoi, carry on.
Okay.
You have the
Yes, ufshuto, in its simple meaning, is tzivam al devar Yisrael, his mission to Pharaoh, udvar.
One second. Al Devar Yisrael. Right? He commanded them, Moshe and Aaron, Al Devar Yisrael, on the matter of Israel, the Al Shlichuso El Paro, and regarding his mission to Paro. And what was that? Have you got something missed out there?
I'm sorry, I missed a line. Okay, udvar hatziui.
Udvar Hatzivui.
Hatzivui. Mahu.
What was the commandment regarding the Bnei Yisrael and regarding the king of Paro, the king of Egypt? That the Torah gives interjects over here with something else. But what the Torah tells you, what the commandment was later on. But what was the actual substance of the command? Mahu, what it was? Mefurish beparsha shnia. That's explained in the second section after this. La'achas seder hayachas, after the order of their lineage, which we're going to be the next psukim from here onwards, from Sheni to Shlishi. actually first jump to chapter 7, first two psukim. That's where HaKadosh Baruch Hu is actually going to tell Moshe Rabbeinu what to do. Vayom Hashem al Moshe Rabbeinu Saticha Elokim Lefaroi Elohim Lefaroi Va'aron Achicha Yeh Neviyecha Atos Dabeis Parashat Tzaveka Va'anochi Yedaber Al Paroi V'shilach Es Bnei Yisrael Me'atzah. So this whole section from the beginning of chapter 7, Perek Zayin, that tells you exactly the essence of what HaKadosh Baruch Hu commanded Moshe and Aaron, how to take the Jewish people out of Egypt and how to speak to Paro in order that he should send them out. So that is, in other words, this is just like the not the prologue exactly, but it means the introduction to that section. And now, when we say Moshe and Aaron, and we're now going to go to Paro, we interject with the whole, telling about the whole lineage, the whole pedigree, and then we go back to what we were, to the actual, what we were commanded to do in the next section. Okay? And we talk Shehizke Moshe and Aaron, right? On account of the fact it mentioned Moshe and Aaron, Hifsikainian, it's interrupted the subject with the next pasuk. Eile Rosh Beisam Lamdeinu, to teach us Hech Nodu Moshe Aaron Ubaminis Yachsu, how Moshe Rabbeinu were born, meaning who were their parents and who the lineage, the Moshe and Aaron's lineage, from where they descend, from whom they descended. Right? Who were their parents, grandparents, great grandparents. Okay, so therefore the what HaKadosh Baruch Hu commanded Moshe and Aaron about the Bnei Yisrael and about Paro Melech Mitzrayim is really only revealed to us later on in chapter 9. Okay? Fine.
And why do we need to know
Their lineage,
Moshe and Aaron's resume now?
yeah, all of a sudden, why not when Moshe...
It's like,
why
who are they? We are at the beginning of their introduction, maybe. Tell us who they are, where they come from. And now we're already in the second half.
I don't know. Why it's delayed till here, I'm not sure.
Okay. It's like a little sidebar, I don't,
Right.
But it's important.
It's important that why it doesn't tell us straight away when the last week's parsha before, you should have said it over here. Before Moshe Rabbeinu went for the first time. Where is it? Yeah, you got Shvi of last week's parsha, chapter 5. It says, "V'acha bo Moshe v'Aaron v'yomer Paro." You should have said over here, oh, you know who's Moshe and Aaron? And then it says, yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, he's going to see him in his, he's going to speak to them personally now. He's going on Israel business, Bnei Israel business.
But he was there before. This is not the first time he went to.
Well, it's the showdown. Yeah, but now he's been.
He's now
Enough's already. Now they want to get on with it and sort.
He's going to start the plagues.
The plagues, yeah.
Okay.
You know, you don't listen to what we want, or we want you to listen to what we have to tell you. And we don't want to be slaves anymore. We want to be out and leave the country, and not be penalised and pressurised and tortured. And
okay, Yoni, ready for Pasuk Yudalit?
Here we go. So Ele Rashi base of Avosam Bnei Ruven Bechor Yisrael Chanoch Palu Chetzron Karmi Ele Mishpachos Ruven.
Okay. Ele, these Roshei Beis Avosim are the heads of the, should we say, ancestral houses, which means their fathers' houses. Okay? Means these are, we're talking about the okay, should we say, each tribe was divided into family groups. And so who are the Bnei Ruven, the sons of Ruven, Bechor Yisrael, the firstborn of Yisrael? Who are they? Chanoch, Ufaloi, Chetzon, V'chani. So Reuben had 4 sons. Eila Mishpachos Reuben. These are the families of Reuben.
so what's the big deal about telling us who Reuben? Reuben's now lost his.
Yeah, first of all, and also what's Reuben got to do with Levi? Moshe and Aaron came from the tribe of Levi. Why mention Reuben? Okay? So
Good point.
Rashi, this is the question Rashi is going to address. So Yoni, let's see the Rashi.
So that's okay. So מתוך שוחו הוזכר ליחס
Yachis, Shivto Shel Levi,
לוי
עד
עוד
משה
משה
ואהרון.
ואהרון בשביל משה ואהרון התחיל
the Turksha Huskop Yachis Shivto Shel Levi, because it had needed
אותו שר.
to mention the lineage of the tribe of Levi as far as up to Moshe and Aaron. Why? Bishvil Moshe v'Aaron. For the sake of Moshe and Aaron, in order to tell them who Moshe and Aaron were, who their lineage was, what their lineage was. Therefore, Yisrael leyachsom derech toldosom Reuven. Then it didn't start with the tribe of Levi. It said, okay, we'll start from the beginning of the sons of Yaakov. Who's the first son of Yaakov? Reuven. Reuven had so and so many sons. Then Shimon had so many sons, and then Levi had so many sons. In other words, this is like a preamble to getting to Levi. First mention Reuven, and then Shimon. Okay, now you have in the parentheses here. Okay, the Psikta Gedola Ra'isi. Psikta was a compilation of midrashim written by Rav Kana, who was one, I think it was an Amoira. There was Psikta Rabosi, the big Psikta, and Psikta Zuta, right, the small one. Okay? So Rashi says, the Psikta Gedola in the major Psikta, which is this compilation of midrashim, Ra'isi I've seen, why did the Torah mention Reuven, Shimon, and Levi, all three of them here? Lefi shekintram Yaakov Avinu l'shloisha shvatim halolu. Yaakov Avinu, before he died, when he gave blessings to all his children, the first three really got it from Yaakov, right? Reuven got a rebuke saying,
Blasted.
right?
Levi.
Shimon and Levi also,
Blasted.
right? They also got the klei chomos mecheroseim, right? Their weapons are violent, right? Shekinchim Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov Avinu chided them. These three tribes. B'shas Moshe, when he passed away, before he passed away. So therefore, Chozah HaKosu. Therefore, the pasuk repeated, right? The Yichsom Kan Levadom, and mentioned their lineage here by themselves. Loima, to tell us shechashuvim hein. They are also important. Even though Yaakov Avinu was required to rebuke them, nevertheless they weren't. They were all of them tzaddikim. They were important, and therefore he mentioned over here. The Torah gives them special mention over here. Okay. Weiter. Shlomo. Pasuk Tesvov. Last two words on the page.
Bnei Shimon.
Right.
Yemuel, Binyomin, ואוחד,
Ohad.
ויכין, ושכר, ושאול בן הכנעני, אלה משפחות שמעון.
Right.
Okay.
And the sons of Shimon were. No Rashi here. Okay, just translate.
Okay, and the sons of Shimon were Yemuel, Binyomin, Ohad, Yachin, must have prepared something. Zochar, Shaul, Ben HaKanani.
Shaul, the son of the Canaanite. Very good.
Much more.
Now, Chazal say, who's this Canaanite woman?
Dina.
Dinah, correct.
Dina?
Yes, this was Dinah. And the reason why she was called the Canaanite, because she had been defiled by a Canaani. She'd had relations with a Canaani. I.e. Shechem. And therefore, and Chazal say the reason why she got this name was because when she refused to leave the house of Shechem, because Shechem had abducted her, well, not really against her will, but he had convinced her to come with her, and he wanted to marry her, and that's why what happened was the Yaakov's sons, all the brothers, all the tribes got together and they convinced the people of Shechem, all of them, to do bris milah. And on the third day, Shimon and Levi came along and wiped out the entire city. And at that time, Dinah refused to leave the house of Shechem unless, because she realized now, since she'd been defiled by Shechem, nobody's going to want to marry her. So she made Shimon promise that he would marry her. And he did. And the son born from Dinah was Shaul. That's Shaul ben Aknas. Shaul, the son of Canaan, is the son of Dinah. Yes. In words of Shimon's wives, Shaul was born from Dinah. That's why it's called Shaul ben Aknas. Seems obviously Shimon had other wives as well.
Of an incestuous relationship.
Sorry?
Incestuous.
Yes, however, this was before Matan Torah and it was permitted.
Yeah, well, if there were another time, then the eyes would be turned or whatever.
Whatever. Eile Mishpachos Shimon. These were the families of Shimon. Okay? Now, well, you got one more passage before we have the Rashi here. The Eile Shmos B'nei Levi.
The Eile Shmos B'nei Levi, the Totam, Gershon, Kahat, Movavi, Shnei, Hayei, Levi, as Sheva, Shnoshim, Mea Shana. Okay, so that wasn't 2 years here. These are the names of Bnei Levi and their generations. There was Gershon and Kahat and Movavi and two.
No, and the years.
And the years of both the lives of Levi.
The life of Levi.
Levi was 137.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Says Rashi.
Ushnei Hayei Levi. Now what did I say? The years. That's right. Lama Nimnu Shinotam Shel Levi Lahaldia Kama Yemain Shibud Nishakal Zman She'achad Min Hashvatim Kayam Lo Hayam Lo
Hayam Shibud.
Lo Hayam Shibud Shene'amar V'yamar Yosef Yachon Echad. Let me see.
After that,
the Yakam Melech Hadash, the Levi, Herich Yamim Al Kulam.
Okay.
Why are we counting the years of Levi? Okay, and the answer is to announce how many.
To inform us of how long the shibud was.
Days.
Which means how many days was the shibud, the enslavement?
The enslavement. Okay, right, shibud. That all the time that one of the tribes was established.
No, was alive.
Existed.
Established. Not established. Was alive.
There wasn't shibud. There wasn't slavery. As it is said. Okay, that the days of Joseph and all his brothers.
Yosef and all his brothers died.
Oh, died. Oh, Joseph and all his brothers died.
And after that, a new king arose
from Egypt. Okay. And Levi lived many days.
Yeah, lived longer
than any of them.
Right, lived longer than any of them. Therefore, he lived 137 years. So it works out, Levi was 45.
45 minus 137
is how long?
Is 92.
'Says 94, but it was the enslavement. But then I've got a thing here.
94 years.
The enslavement says 116 years, so perhaps you can.
1 second, 94. That means Levi was in Egypt for 94 years. He died at the age of 137. That
Right,
means
and
he was 43 years old.
80,
He was 43 years old when he came down to Egypt. I said most probably he was a bit more than that. Because according to the calculation, he has to be a little bit slightly more than that, 44. Okay?
And the first Levi was 82
Anyway, so the
years.
Maisa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
fine, we'll stop here.
So that's why, in order to be appointed